Viewers, our Linux Mint's all reconfigured and reinstalled on the 40 gig hard drive in this. As you can see, designed for Windows XP or Linux Mint. I got Wine configured. If you're going to get into the Linux bandwagon, and if you really love the old Windows style, you're so used to Windows, get Linux Mint. And install Wine. You must install the Wine compatibility package, so that will run and emulate any exe or Windows application on Linux. It's not perfect, they'll still work on getting it better and better and better, but it makes Linux a whole lot more usable, especially for my needs, because I've got all applications and stuff as Windows only. I'm a Windows only guy, so if you've been using Windows and go on Linux for the first time and all your spare applications and programs are all Windows, the Wine software will emulate it so you can run it on Linux. It's good stuff. It's not a bad little machine now. I kept that as a Linux Mint Linux Mint desktop. Pull this phone apart, that speaker out. It was a bit of a higher quality one. The Uniden's actually good quality stuff. This is made in the Philippines, this one. It's very well made. The handsets are like bricks too, if I can find where I put them. Where did I put the handsets? I might have put them in the box somewhere, but yeah, they were pretty strong. Very good quality stuff. You can find them there without them getting broken. They're well made. But yeah, might as well pull the handsets apart because they got nice little speakers in them too. Going through the old mobile phone stash. Normally I'd take the mobile phones to Mobile Master. I probably still could do that, but chuck them in the recycle bin at the torture shop. But I like pulling them apart, pulling the speakers and vibrator motors out of them first. They're kind of fun to play with, because the little vibrator motors are actually good for little hex plug projects. I'm going to try and revive this phone. This is my dad's first smartphone. I think I got rid of the speaker in the back. I think got metal filings in it somehow. Doing engineering and having a smartphone like this don't mix. I can't use this bloody thing because you have to have a SIM card. I wonder if there's some hack that I can just use it as a little music player or something, like an iPod Touch sort of thing. I can put music on it. Just have it as a portable media player. I won't use it as a phone, even though there's nothing wrong with it, apart from the speaker. It'd be nice to use it like a little music player. Because I just plug the headphones into one of these little lamps. It's fine. I can't access it, I don't think. No, I've got to let it charge. I know, I think Julian, JC certified, he's a software geek. He knows how to talk to software and get things going. So it'd be nice to be able to do that. Currently own software or something for this would be nice. Android is Linux based too, so sure is something we can do so we don't have to use a SIM card in it. Just use it so it's as a normal music or a little movie player. I won't be able to connect to the internet or anything unless I put a SIM card in it, but I think I may be able to use a Wi-Fi without a SIM card. I'm not 100% sure though. I don't think you can. There's a little a way of giving it a second life, so at least do something with it. Because fortunately the iPod amplifier is damaged. Only one speaker works on that one. Yeah, don't plug too many wrong impedance or overload the headphone port. They don't like it. iPods are very sensitive to being damaged like that, and yet they make these little five-way adapters for 5 sets to plug into it. They just wreck your iPod. Anyway, let's pull these apart and get these speakers out. Finally found them. I always take the AA batteries out of these because they're the GP universal rechargeables. They're actually quite good and they're usable. They were still good in this case, and I use it for my little radio. 1.5 ampere though, they're a bit low powered but they're still useful. The speakers on the back should be good too. They sounded quite nice when these are going. I recommend buy this brand if you're going to buy cordless phones. Better than that doorway one I threw in the bin. Very durable stuff. That's very durable. Very hard, very strong. Throw them around it. People like the old brick phones, they're quite good. A lot stronger than today's smartphones, I'll tell you that. Here you go, Uniden. Good quality stuff. Made in the Philippines, the whole thing. Yeah, as far as I know, Uniden have always been made in the Philippines. Most of the range is all made in the Philippines, and they do a bloody good job. These are bloody durable. Never had a problem with them. I think we just got rid of it because we just upgraded. Just got a bit old, but they're still quite usable. I think we had microphone or a speaker problem. I can't remember. I think it was one of the speakers or something. More like a bit of dust or something in it. There was something like that. But yeah, we just upgraded anyway. They weren't buggered. They were still working perfectly fine. We just didn't need them anymore. We just wanted to upgrade, so they got the next model up from this, which has slimmer handsets and come with a third handset. But look at the quality. That is good quality stuff. There's the brains, and there's a transmitting and receiving module there with the antenna. Headset plugs in there. Bit of a that's oil from the kitchen. Yeah, that's from the kitchen. Yeah, this was a kitchen handset. Yeah, kitchen table on that one. That's got kitchen table jams all over it, I call it. This one's from the kitchen table. Yeah, quite sticky. There's the LEDs in there. And these also have a wide range of ringtones. A very wide range of ringtones. That can be ZVS. That's a dot matrix display type LCD as well. Comes out there, pops off. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if I might keep that LCD. Since it's a dot matrix type, I'm gonna see if I can, may not, but if one day eventually I get an Arduino and some sort of kit that can drive LCDs universally, I might use this as some sort of display project. One day when I get more geeky enough around Arduino, I'll probably drive this as an Arduino. Made in Taiwan. Yeah, it's a quality stuff. Not China. There you go, Uniden really is quality. That's a diffuser, backlight LEDs, and that's a diffuser there that helps evenly light up that screen. SMD LEDs, surface mount caps, inductor, 150 microhenry or millihenry, I think that it is. Very cool, very good quality stuff. 37th week of 2005, there you go, 9 years old. Anyway, that's savage, the rest of the goodies. Main components, I keep the main passive components there. The rest is just pretty much all trash. I'm not going to use it all. The speaker out of that one is actually quite usable too. It's ordinary top, which you see in kids' toys only. It's magnetically shielded, which I've never seen one in this sort of style before. So 16 ohm, 0.2 watt, 0531D. Little speakers like this are worth keeping for headphone speakers, depending on your receiver you plug them into. These ones especially make good headphone speakers as well. These actually don't sound too bad at all when you set them up headphone speakers. I used to do that back in school. Had a set of speakers like this and made them into a headset that clamp over your ears, and they sounded pretty good in my iPod. Very nicely sounding. Everybody wanted to use them. Go, where do you get your headphones? Where do you get your headphones? Where do you get your headphones? Okay, I made them. Those are the good old days. I got two good sets of speakers there, 8 ohms, two good sets of 150 ohm speakers, a 16 ohm speaker from the receiver unit, and two good little LCDs, dot matrix type. Nice. All of those passive components, quite useful. And there's a mic, microphone there, DSP. Anyway, let's continue pulling the base station apart. Main part of the base station, we've got our aerial with the coax cable there. I wonder if that'll work with a radio aerial. This cool device, Bestar BR 700 ohms, 8 volt DC, UD30. Some sort of a ballon, might be a ballon, is it? Goes on the phone line. Be some sort of inductor. And there's our spark gaps. You've seen these on the EEV blog. So if a phone line gets a surge or something, that's a spark gap there. Very good quality, you've got a relatively long gap there. It's going between that phone line and off here, the power input from the wall wart. Charge positive. Positive rail to the phone socket there. So that's quality, right? If you look at the gap, it's got quite a bit of voltage, can jump that. Bridge rectifier, Z468. – 31st week 2005. There's our spark gap. That cheap ass Chinese doorway one never had those sorts of safety features. Never had nothing like that in it, so if you get a surge, it's bye bye. But this one, it's sort of designed with all that in mind, so it's a lot safer. So that's a good to look for. It's good standard. Some of the higher quality units will have that. Some more transistors there, the vanes. I think that Samsung one's the firmware, and that has all the flash memory on it that stores the I think it stores all the recording on it, I think, actually. And this is your brain, so the firmware on it. That'll have all the firmware and the ringtones and everything on it. And this one will be the flash chip where your answering machine messages are all stored onto. Because I think these have the same thing, I think. No? Just got that. DSP. Yeah, they're the firmware chips there. There's the one. Yeah, they're the firmware chips. That's where all your the ringtones and stuff are stored on. And that's the flash chip there where the answering machine messages are stored on too. There's the inductor tracks for the antenna. This is a transmitting module. All shielded in a can, very nicely made. Dip, so it goes in that way in the solder flow machine. This is quality, very good quality stuff. And there's a mic, white, red and black. It's got 3 wires here. Yeah, it's got a little amplifier module on it. Little MOSFET, some resistors and some capacitors. This thing was real sensitive, so it amplifies itself. There's a high current connecting strap for the keypad. This will have LEDs and stuff on the back too, I think. And the LCD in there too. The LED screen, actually. It's a proper segment that solders off the board, which you can drive with a custom made module. Let's take this apart. That's quality. Very good quality stuff. Made out of good quality plastic, which is high PS. High impact something, remember that? Not high impact polystyrene? No, I think it's styrene based. Yeah, they got to be advanced plastics. That's the type of plastic it's made out of. Good quality, hard durable stuff. And there's the carbon pack type button pad with the 7-segment LED display on it. I can desolder that and keep that. Can go on this side of the board, but I've soldered it on this side. These things are relatively easy to drive too. Remember, we used to use these back in school for little electronics J-car kits, and apparently buying these back then when I was in year 7 these segment displays weren't cheap at the time, so anyway, I'll desolder that and keep that, and that'll go in my passive component collection. 32nd week 2005, dip in the soldering machine that way. Anyway, good quality stuff. Yeah, all YEC brand electrolytic capacitors. That one's a Sanyo, that green one. Good quality stuff. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.